meanwhile, when I'm like, lost my way, I'll just start to basically be like, and I can sort of hear her and I'll get back on track.
And I don't hear Tegan. I use in-ear monitors that are incredibly quiet. I just use them as earplugs really with a click track, and I can hear Tegan through the front of the house. Like, I mean, I know where she is. It's sort of, yeah, I mean, it's not as if I can't hear her at all, but I can't have her in my
It's weird because when I try to talk to her in between songs, she's always like, what? So I don't think she can hear me.
But it works. But when the banter comes on, I would like to think they dial you in a little bit.
No,
so
I
you
just
can hear each
unplug
other.
my ear. No, most of the time she's blah, blah, blahing and I'm like,
Oh, I can tell she doesn't know what I'm saying a lot of times. Like, the audience will just be like busting a gut, and I'll just see Tegan be like she doesn't know what's happening. Like, that's how over she is, like over me, that she actually is. Like, she doesn't even want to know, like, what did she say? Oh.
no, I really appreciate, I want to say this, I really appreciate what Sara does, okay? Like, I think that,
I have no control here.
No, I have a lot of respect, I have a lot of respect for Sara and what she's able to do and how she balances what we do as a band. But one of the things that I like most about Sara is her songwriting. So I like the demoing and recording process with Sara more than I like being on
Just to put that in context, we spend about 285 days a year touring. So she doesn't like be with me too much.
I said I like being in the studio better than touring.
Well, that's the whole
I really
thing.
respect
The
her writing.
creating
It's
part
amazing.
is,
She's
I mean,
brilliant.
that's the crux of it, right?
Yeah.
Is creating the songs. It's such an exciting time. I do want to talk about your live stuff and your touring and your work ethic, because you talk about it being luck, and I've just watched you guys from afar, and it is an incredibly diligent and steadfast work ethic that has got you guys to where you are. I mean, I'm sure parents are always saying, aren't my daughter's a fantastic singer? We've got her in lessons, what should she do? And it's just like...
I'll tell you what, I'll say two things. One, my mom is still telling us we just should take voice lessons. She's never done it. No, you know what, one of the first pieces of advice that we ever got was we signed our record deal in late 1999, and our record deal was with a small imprint out of Santa Monica, and it was Neil Young's record label. It was like a little imprint he had. And his manager, Elliot Roberts, who's managed him for most of his career, also managed, Joni Mitchell and Bob Dylan. And his advice to us was, I mean, there was a few things he said, but a few of them that we have basically lived by. One of the things that he said was that we knew nothing about love, and that you can't, nothing about life.
He didn't say it mean like that.
No, he didn't.
Say it. He wasn't.
Sorry.
I took Tegan by the shirt.
I just thinking back to it. It was pretty stern. He's a pretty direct guy. He just was like, you guys know nothing about love and life. You got to go out on the road and live. You want to write great songs. You're going to write great songs when you're in your 30s. But this time that you have right now, this is about development. You haven't experienced loss. You haven't experienced anything yet. And I remember thinking he didn't know what he was talking about, but he was right. And the second thing that he said was that we needed to go out and work and become great performers and figure out who we were, and that if we just focused on Canada and we just focused on like a small place, that we would just work there. And he was like, you have to go be uncomfortable. We'd come home from tours to Europe or driving around in a car in the States, and we'd be in his office bawling our eyes out. And he was just like, that's how you have a career. That's what you got to do. And we sort of played that role to each other throughout our career. When one of us is struggling and doesn't want to do the work, the other one either steps up and does the work or bullies the other one into doing it.